जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करके अपनी कुंडलिनी उठाकर बंधन लेंगे। We will all bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mata Ji, raise our kundalini and put ourselves in bandhan. इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में अब हम सब श्री माता जी की अमृत वाणी को सुनेंगे. In this meditative state, let us now listen to Shri Mataji's Amrit Vani.
What's going on there? Even when I'm speaking, I see people are busy with something else. So what you call is to mature through your meditation in nirvicharita, in thoughtless awareness. Unless and until you enlarge the state of thoughtless awareness, you cannot mature, because only in the present you can mature. And present is thoughtless awareness. And I have seen what is happening, that people are only expecting all kinds of miracles from Sahaja, all kinds of help from Sahaja. But they never think, what help are we doing? What are we achieving? Where are we? So at the Agya, again, you people have to be extremely, extremely careful. Now this is for men. If you have not crossed your Agya and you start spreading Sahaja, then you can become really a funny person, not a Sahaja. This leadership business is a myth. And this myth must be seen as a myth. Whether you are leader or not leader makes no difference. But the maturity has to come. Now I am telling all this because I have decided not to punish anybody in this lifetime. So that you see for yourself. Yourself you understand. Yourself you realize. I know you very well, all of you, somehow. But I want you to realize yourself. What are we doing wrong? Where were we doing wrong? And don't judge Sahaja on what merits you get out of it. If you are not getting merits, there's something wrong with you. If you can really understand this, then you will become subtler and subtler, and all your gross attachments will become absolutely negligible. You may have concern, but you won't have attachment. From inside, this complete detachment has to come in. And that can come, as I told you, getting rid of your anger first. Secondly, getting rid of attachments to material things by generosity. It's nice to give something to somebody. You enjoy your generosity, you really enjoy. Generosity is to be enjoyed. And once you start enjoying your generosity, then you realize that your love, your compassion has now started flowing to others. Little things are there. I've seen you all love me and you do want always to give me presents, all right. But this love must spread to everybody else. You must know about others also, what they need and what you have to do. If somebody needs something, can you get for that person? Can you love that person? Can you give it to the children of other people? Something that you have. If this generosity could be just, maybe, I don't know, because I don't have to force myself to be generous. Everybody says, Mother, you are too generous. In my family, everybody thinks I am very generous and a gone case. But I don't have to generate. But perhaps you people, through introspection, will definitely become generous. And this generosity will start flowing. I have known people who have lots of money, lots of things, but not one single pie they'll give to Swachh Yoga. Not one single pie. This sense of generosity comes when you understand what is your purpose of life, why you are here. Just to fulfill yourself with Sahaja Yoga, or to be able to do something about it without feeling that you have done something. In this, Christ has said very nicely, that he has said it, but where do you find this? That your left hand should not know with what your right hand has given. Should not have a trumpet, I. What Christ has said, to achieve that, you had to have realization, no doubt. But I would say 5th chapter of Matthew's you read. Such things so subtly did that you'll be surprised that how this religion in the name of Christ has gone on the other side of it. Now people want to be gurus because they think you have powers, that you can overpower others, you can say whatever you like to others, you can torture anyone you feel like. That has been before, I know. Gurus have been very cruel to their disciples also, I know that. Once I went to Ambernath and one gentleman came to see me, his name was Swami Jagannath. And he said that my guru has told me that Adi Shakti is going to come to Ambernath and I will try to come at that time. I said, who is your guru? So he told me some name. He was realized soul, no doubt. So he came down. He said, Mother, should he come to you or you will go to him? I said, see, I am a mother. I am not a guru. The gurus don't leave their places. Can you imagine? They call it takya. The guru should not leave his place. He should sit there and everybody must come to him. I said, I am the mother. I will go and meet him. So I met him. And the fellow who had come, this Jagannath fellow, I said, what's the matter with you? Why don't you open his agya? He's in so much pain. He said, who opened my agya? Why should I open his agya? I said, you are the guru, you are the master. So what? My guru never opened my agya. I had to fight my ego all the time, and that's how I got everything all right. I said, it's so easy to open the agya, why can't you open? So I turned his agya and opened it. He was very happy. He said, "You are a mother, you do what you like. We are not going to do this. If you don't make them work hard for their realization, if you don't make them work hard for their development, they will never be all right. These human beings are like this." I said, "Not for me." He said, "All right, you are a mother, so you forgive them, you do what you like, you try to transform them, help them, but not me." I said, "All right." But he came at my feet and all that, and he said that you must praise. She's Adi Shakti, you must praise her. There for a short time. Then we were coming home. Then this Baba Jagannath tells me, "Mother, thank God you have opened my agya." So I said, "What happened?" My Guru, when I came, he gave me 2 slaps on the face. I was running his ashram, supposed to be the Guru. 2 slaps, and put me upside down on the well. And all the time my feet were tied up to the rope which he used to lower down, again bring me up. So he put me again and again into the water 7 times. Then he pulled me out. I said, "Baba, why did he do that?" He said, "I must tell you that I've been smoking sometimes." For that. But I said, "He never gave you realization. You would be smoking in any case, that's it. He wants me to give up all these bad habits with my agya on. Now you have opened my agya, I'm all right." So I felt that the behavior of that Guru was very surprising. He says he beats us. He always beats us for anything, and we have to work very hard. I also know of some gurus of the music also do that. And I met so many of such people who have been to very great gurus, and the way I got the report was so shocking to me. That why don't they tell them directly that, "See, this is wrong with you and this is how you should be." But the gurus say that if you tell them like that, they'll never listen. They only know the beating. I said, "Pa, what do you say?" They only know beatings, yes. So the whole attitude towards the disciple is not of compassion, I feel. There are, of course, other gurus also who take a terrible test of their disciples. Like as you see, Sri Ramadasa. This was nothing compared to what Raja Janaka did. They will test the person and then only give realization, and out of thousands to one only. That is how we've got so many false gurus also, because they were all discarded by these realized souls. At this point, we have people who have got realization. When the real gurus are like this. I met another one. He asked me, "Why are you giving realization to all these useless people?" I said, "Why?" And there were some Sajogis, he said, "How many can give life for Shri Mataji?" I said, "Why do you want to ask for their life? I don't want their life." See, this is the first question. He said, I have many who will give life for me, and he has not given them realization. So now at this juncture, when we have people who are seeking, who are going to these gurus, of course false gurus you forget, but even real gurus, they do not get their realization. Now you are capable of giving them realization, just imagine. They have big ashrams and things like that. They cannot give realization. While you can, all of you can give. Now, it's like this, that if you put little light in a lamp, and it is just giving light to itself, nothing else. Suppose. Now you have to give light to others. You have powers. You can do it. You can really change people. You can cure them. But you will not. You will bring all these sick people to me. Mother, you cure. Even for realization, I have seen they bring people to me. What is the need? You all know how to give realization, how to cure a person. All of you know. Now, why is it that you people cannot do it? Firstly, you may not be matured enough. But even if you are matured, you are not assuming your own powers. You don't believe in it. Humility is all right. But you must know what power it is. Supposing somebody is a king, say, and you put him on the throne. Now if people are coming, and instead of they touching his feet, he goes and touches everybody's feet. This is no humility. This is nonsense. Whatever position you have, you should try to do with humility, means through compassion. The maturity is this, that you should know that you have these powers. You should know how to preserve these powers. You should know how to grow in peace. And then, when you meet people, you should assume inside, I may be a housewife cooking for my grandchildren, doing this, doing that. But once I am sitting on the chair, I know what I am. You may be anything. You may be a clerk, you may be dishwasher, you may be anything. That makes no difference. But once you are a Sahajogi, you are a Sahajogi. Then you must show your dignity. And not thrive on your weaknesses. You are much better than all these realized souls who have achieved their realization in thousands of years, because you have so many powers. But their self-confidence and assumption is not with you. Some people say we are afraid of ego. How can you have ego? It's finished now. Even if you do some mistakes, doesn't matter. Mother, I touched my left foot, I touched my right. Makes no difference. Because of no self-confidence, you become austere in Sahaja. If you are self-confident, then why should you be austere? It all goes together. First, you must mature. With that, you must have self-confidence. And without fear, you should spread Sahaja. Some have fear about themselves and some have fear about others. Also, it comes from your conditionings, from your upbringing. So today's Guru Puja is, in a way, very important. Because everybody said, Mother, you should be stern, you must tell them. I thought, all right, I'll tell them. But in no way to put you down, no way. But to tell you what you can achieve, to tell you how far you can go. You, so many are more than sufficient to transform at least 10 globes. 10 words, more than sufficient. But you are still involved in yourself, worried about yourself, only your children, your husband, this, that, doesn't work out. As much as you want to grow, this power can give you that power. But problem that lies with us is that we don't know ourselves and we don't want to know ourselves. Today's Guru Puja should give you the state of Guru. If you want, it can work out. The all-pervading divine power of love is absolutely working it out. More than you, the divine wants this world to change, wants to transform the whole universe. Now you are the instruments. And if you try to cheat yourself, who can stop it? Just to enjoy music or to enjoy the company or belonging to some club or to feel that it's a nice festival or at the most to seek the security of your children and family and all that. It is not satisfying. It will never satisfy. It will only satisfy you when you will become the lights to give it to others, to work for others. And you have these powers, what I am trying to tell again and again, you have these powers which you can introspect yourself, you can witness yourself, and you can surrender. Because mentally now you are convinced about Sahaja Yoga. Emotionally you are convinced that Sahaja Yoga has given you such sense of love and compassion. Physically you are convinced that Sahaja Yoga has given you good health and confidence about your health. Now spiritually you should be convinced, spiritually, that you are really spiritual people selected by the divine, that your last lives have been of great seeking, that's why you are born now and you are getting all these blessings. So assumption of your personality is important. Must meditate, you should go into thoughtless awareness, and all the time keep your attention alert. That is very important. When, what is the need, when something will come, how we have to react. All these things come to you when you are alert and aware of this all-pervading power all the time, every moment. I don't worry at all, never. Everybody surprises me. I don't worry. Why? My worry is taken over. People say, you travel. I never travel. I'm sitting here or sitting there. What is that? Where am I traveling? So you don't think on those lines. So thoughtless awareness is the first beautiful state you have to achieve. That will give you peace and a witness state to enjoy the drama of life, to enjoy the different varieties of people. While you will be growing within yourself. For a Sahaja-yogi, it is important not to see the faults of others, but your own faults and correct them. I get so many letters regarding some lady or some leader or somebody like that. That mother, this leader is troubling me, that leader is troubling me, this, that. I was surprised. I will change the leader as soon as I'll find something wrong. I've always done. Who is not suitable, who is in problem, is always done. But the way you put your attention to the leader is perhaps the jealousy part. If the leader says something wrong with you, you should thank him. Who is there to tell you? I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy that never such disciples existed for any guru. If I'm a guru, I should say now, done, finished, overjoyed. But when I see that you people don't realize what you have achieved and you don't want to work it out, then I think of the parable of Christ that some seeds fell on the rock. All your affection, all your love. I know it is impossible to express what I feel about it. But you don't know why you got realization, why you are here, what is your speciality, what you have to get. You don't know that. And that is what you have to know. I don't say like Christ that take out one eye or take out one, cut out your hand, nothing of that kind. You be intact. Your body should be intact. Nothing is to be taken out. We need this body. But in a subtle way, what he was saying, that whatever part of your body is doing wrong, you should try to negate it in a subtle way. In the same way, in Sahaja Yoga also. If there is jealousy, try to find out why you are jealous, why are you against the leader. The leader says a word to somebody, they immediately write to me. Why is he a leader if he has not to tell anything? Today, I think for the first time, I have been able to tell something to you, which I was hesitating always. That let it be, just now they are still little babies, so on. But now, after this, you have to grow. Grow in every way. I just can't understand. Those who got realization without the power of raising the Kundalini are doing such a lot of work. And while you all have this power to raise the Kundalini, to cure people, and also to talk about Sahaja Yoga, you are so sensible. Still, where is your attention? I don't understand. Today's lecture should not really in any way hurt you, because I don't want to hurt you at all. Whatever is the situation, I accept. But if you don't want to accept that situation, what you should do, I have told. This will definitely, suddenly raise your spiritual height. Definitely. No doubt about it. It's very important to see for yourself what's wrong. After all, you are all seekers of truth for ages. But now you've come, you have found the truth. So try to identify yourself with truth, that's all. And with reality. If you identify yourself with truth and with reality, your sahasrara is absolutely open. No problem. Truth is in your sahasrara. And when the truth comes in, you are surprised that truth is love and love is truth. Pure love. It's very, very joy giving. And all the niranandas you want to have, you can have if you understand this simple equation that absolute truth is absolute love. I have no expectations. I must tell you, I am oversatisfied. As far as I am concerned, I think I have done my job. But now this has to be taken over. You have to be responsible. You have to work it out. I was so happy. This time, every place I went to, all the leaders said that, Mother, you need not travel now, we take the responsibility. We'll work it out. But all of you must support your leaders and do something about it. Sometimes leaders are really, they can't understand why people are having their own ideas about everything. You must go all out. For example, in our country, when we wanted to remove the slavery, everyone joined together to achieve it. While there are people who are trying to cut down the leaders, put them down, make fun of them from groups. Is this the way we are going to work it out? You all should support the leader. You should all go all out to do what the leader is telling. If something is wrong with the leader, I'll talk to him and I'll put him right, I promise you. But you don't try to find faults. As it is, all the leaders ask me before doing something. So you just try to follow the leaders, whatever the leader is saying. Absolutely put all your effort, because the complaints are that you people don't listen to them. I'm really surprised. Yesterday you saw he was playing sitar. You should have asked him what about his guru. His own father was his guru and he used to beat him. And then his grandfather also. But such desire to learn something, to be something, that they didn't mind anything. Beat me, do what you like, put me in jail, but make me a good artist. In the same way is Sahaja. Because there is, if you may call it a defect, Sahaja Yoga is not a military thing. It's just plain, simple mother's love. And of course every mother wants her child to be great, to have all her powers. She wants that, no doubt. How she does it, how she works it out, is her own problem. But how you take it and how you use it is your own problem. I always bow to you people who have got realization, because I think so many saints were never there on this earth. But the saintliness has to be complete. Without that, you cannot help even your family, leave alone your country, and no question of the whole world. So what is needed now is to raise your awakening, to raise your spirituality, to go into a realm of complete support and surrender to the movement of the spontaneous movement of Sahaja. May God bless you. In short, you must worship yourself. In short.
अब हम श्री माता जी की आरती करेंगे. We will now offer आरती to श्री माता जी. सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी. दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी. दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जग में संकट कारण कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार. विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा. तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी. दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको. बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ. लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री